Hey there, Gene Franiak here. I was your Vice General Chairman who just recently retired with over 45 years of union service with this great union. I would like to speak to you, the member, who think that this election that's coming up is not that important and it doesn't affect you. Well, it does, and it is. Please allow me to tell you a little story about myself. In the early 1980s, and I know some of you weren't even born yet. Anyway, I was working at this little freight railroad just outside Chicago, which had over 2,800 employees working. Well, presidential election came up, and I thought, why should I vote? I really didn't care who was going to win. I already had a job, and was a good job, so I chose not to vote. Well, I gotta tell you, that all changed when Ronald Reagan won the presidency, and unemployment fell, and the recession hit. And my railroad went from 2,800 employees down to 612. Today, that railroad is at 1,100 or 1,120. Well, today I don't have to worry about that because I have a guaranteed income for the rest of my life. But you on the other hand, may not be ready to retire as yet. So this affects you personally. And don't think it can't happen, because it can, and it will. If you watch the first presidential debate, you've seen our president tell you how good everything is in this country. He kept referring to the Obama administration and said that the unemployment rate was the worst since 1929. First of all, not even I was around then. And second, President Trump knew he could say anything that he wanted to because he couldn't be challenged at that time. Well, what the former vice president should have said was that the president at the time was Herbert Hoover, a Republican, and the Great Depression lasted until 1933 when he was defeated by the next president, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. Oh, that's right, he's a Democrat who installed the now famous New Deal and brought new jobs to America. But unfortunately, he didn't. So President Trump stated that during his administration, the unemployment fell to a record low until this pandemic occurred. What he failed to say was the unemployment fell because of the previous administration's hard work, and that's why it fell. He did say at the Republican convention a few weeks ago that he would be bringing 100,000 new jobs within the first quarter of 2021. The only thing he forgot to mention was where and what those jobs were. However, if they don't come up and he's elected, does he care? He also failed to talk about the House Democrats, which included around $400 billion in funding for state and local government, a provision the Republicans definitely oppose. The Economic Policy Institute has estimated that failure to provide support to local governments could cost over 5 million jobs through 2021. At the debate, the president kept referring to facts. He wants facts. Well, a fact now is that the Disney Corporation has stated that they will be laying off 28,000 employees by the end of this year. And United Airlines in the airline industry said that they would be laying off 13,000 employees, and 19,000 jobs will be lost from American Airlines very soon. Can the railroad be far behind? I could go on and on, but my time is up. I will say, however, this election, as you can see, is very, very important. What I've said is my views on this upcoming election only. However, you need to decide right now. I only hope that you go to the polls this November and vote, and hopefully we will have a prosperous next 4 years. Thank you and have a great day.